Noel Rojas at the trade show PCA 2022. I'm gonna give you a quick run of our products and what we have. First of all, the Rojas line is all about small gauges and the small gauges category. The why is because you guys might know that up to 80% of the flavor of the cigar actually comes from the wrapper. And in the smaller gauge cigars, the ratio between wrapper and filler is bigger on the wrapper, so you can actually taste that 80% of the flavor of the wrapper. There is a reason why you see many companies doing one blend, 3 different wrappers, Habano, Maduro, and Connecticut, for example, and it's because the wrapper does change the blend. So the question comes, how can we manufacture a cigar that is going to allow the people to taste that 80% of the flavor, and that's the smaller gauge cigars. And I am the king of the smaller gauges. That's how I branded myself. We specialize on the smaller gauges, and I think nobody can make better smaller gauges than Rojas. Saying that, we have the statement, which is a Nicaraguan filler and binder with a Mexican San Andres wrapper. This is a medium to full body cigar. My best seller on the statement is the Lancero, which is a 7x38. This particular cigar is a bomb flavor. You get some spicy, peppery notes. It's like eating a good steak with a lot of seasoning to it. It's really, really flavorful. Going to the Rojas Blue Bonnets is 100% Corojo, fillers, wrappers, and binders. And that's more like a mild to medium cigar, like a morning type of cigar. We have those in a special size that I like, which is called Mareva. It's a classic Cuban size. And it's a 518 by 42, super flavorful. This is the cigar that I smoke every morning with a cup of coffee. We also have Los Tejanos, which is a collaboration between me and Edgar Hoyle. One shot, one kill cigars. Some special wrapper that Edgar from Mexico could get, and we blended with some of my tobaccos from Nicaragua. It's more like a medium to full body cigar with a lot of creaminess and sweetness to it. This is the specialist box, which is a way for consumers to actually test, train their palates how independent tobacco tastes like. And we actually have a YouTube video where you can see the whole explanation about that. It's 3 different regions of Nicaragua where we make one little cigar with each region, each priming at a time. So you can actually teach your brain how different tobaccos from different parts of Nicaragua taste like. Going to the other side. We have the Rojas Unfinished Business. Rojas Unfinished Business, it's a Sumatra wrapper, the same one we use on the street tacos, the famous street tacos. Super creamy, super smooth. This cigar over here also has a Mexican filler, so you get that dark notes of the Mexican filler blended with some Nicaraguan tobaccos that we actually grow and fermented ourselves in Nicaragua at the Rojas factory. We have different sizes on those, Toro Robustos, Short Coronas, Marevas, limited edition KSG, which was sold out. We only have a few boxes left when we actually come to the show. The KSG, which stands for King of the Small Gauges, is the cigar that I make every year, limited releases, and it's basically a statement of what the Rojas brand stands for. If you see this, guys, make sure you can get one of these. Only 10,000 cigars were made, and they are so far the best that you can get out of the Rojas line. New release to the trade show, we have the Rojas Street Tacos Carnitas, and this is a Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper, Nicaraguan fillers and binders. It's not a mild Connecticut wrapper, the Connecticut cigar. This is actually a medium Connecticut cigar with a lot of sweetness, a lot of flavor. You have a little punch to it, but it's mostly like a butter type of creaminess. You barely get spicy and peppery notes out of this because it's really well fermented tobacco from Jalapa and Esteli, but it's really, really flavorful. We have a blast with this particular cigar at the show, and we also have in stock the Street Tacos Barbacoa, which there's a lot of people familiar with. It's a Sumatra wrapper with Nicaraguan fillers. This has been our best seller so far since we brought it out. It's so flavorful. You get a lot of creaminess, you get a lot of sweetness out of it. Sumatra wrapper is by far one of my favorite wrappers. We have those in 3 different sizes: Toro Robustos and Toro Coronas on 46. So saying that, if you guys check one of my cigars out there, see it on the shelf of the stores that you actually visit, make sure you try it out. We're all about small ring gauges, which deliver the most flavor on cigars. So make sure you can grab one, and you will see what I'm talking about when you find it.